Yeah, so they're going to be seeing a game with Rasham Babu, Praggnanandhaa, and Ganguly Surya Shakar. So this was a Tata Steel Chess India Blitz 2018 game. Um, so you might have seen the video with Chess Based India, but yeah. So I'm uploading one of my first chess games, reviewing chess games from Metro. But yeah. So let's actually go all the way back to start. So we see that here Grandmaster Rashambabu played with the white pieces and then Ganguly played with the black pieces. So Rashambabu won this game, Grandmaster Rashambabu, and Ganguly lost. So let's actually see this game. So our Grandmaster Rashambabu, who played with the white pieces, started off with e4, a very common move, and Ganguly played the Sicilian. He continued to develop. And here, he played the Sicilian French variation. This is right here, French variation. And he started opening up his pawns. He also started developing his opponent. And he, he played bishop to g2. Ganguly played knight to f6. Rashambabu played knight to c3. And Ganguly played queen's pawn to d6. Grandmaster Rashambabu castled. Ganguly continued to develop his pieces. Here we see that while he's still developing his pieces, that Grandmaster Rashambabu, Praggnanandhaa, is starting to control the center, but our Grandmaster Ganguly took the pawn, and he took the pawn as well. Now we see that Ganguly is low on time. Well, not low on time, but he has less time than Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa Rashambabu. And here he took, no, sorry, here he didn't take, and yet again, he started opening up his pawns. He, Ganguly, Grandmaster Ganguly castled, and here he yet again opened his bishop up. As we saw in a few rows before, he did the same thing. Aha, same. So let's move on. Ganguly opened up his rook's pawn, starting off with his pawns too. Played the move pawn to a6. Grandmaster Rashambabu, I think. Yes. Played the move knight to e2. Grandmaster Ganguly played rook c8. And here, Grandmaster Rashambabu yet again tries to take the center. While Ganguly's pawns are stuck on this little rectangle, while his pawns are in the full rectangle. And so here he starts dominating the center. He already developed his pieces, opened up his pawns, has a good pawn structure. And here Grandmaster Ganguly plays the move um pawn to pawn to b5, trying to attack the center and crush the wall. And here Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move pawn takes, but he did not manage to crumble as well. And here knight takes. Now there are different ways he can capture here. He can capture with the bishop, the knight, or the queen. And here, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move horse takes. And here he played pawn takes. And then he's now in opening his rectangle, but this pawn is only different once. So, if, for example, like this move, 1, 2, 3. So, let's actually see what he does. Grandmaster. Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move queen to e2, and Grandmaster Ganguly here plays. It took him 5 seconds to think, and he attacks the knight, also defending the pawn. So now if he takes, takes, sure, takes, it's not good. So here our Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move rook to d from the d1. Not the a1 rook, but the f1 rook. And so here, Grandmaster Ganguly plays pawn to b4. And here, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move pawn to e5. Here, it took Grandmaster Ganguly about how many seconds? 10 seconds to think, and then he made the move. Pawn takes. And now, you should take with the pawn, and that's exactly what he does. The next thing is bishop attacks queen, to b, bishop to b6, and queen to g5. Attacks the queen with the pawn to h6, attacking the queen. Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move queen to d2. And here, Grandmaster Ganguly, how much time did it take him? It took him 37 seconds to think of this move, and he played the move bishop to e5. Here, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move rook to e1, and the bishop went back to b8, and the horse went back to c2. Now, Grandmaster Ganguly here plays rook to rook to rook to d8, and Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move queen takes pawn, b4. And surprisingly, Grandmaster Ganguly thinks for how much seconds? I'm not sure, but he plays the move bishop to a7. And now, in this position, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move queen takes queen in an exchange of the queens. Now bishop takes queen, and here our Grandmaster plays the Praggnanandhaa plays the move knight to e3. And here he doesn't take, and Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move. Sorry, Ganguly plays bishop to b5, and here our Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa has more material, so maybe he should exchange the rocks, exchange the bishop. Since he's a pawn up, maybe go to no, this isn't. So here Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move pawn to a4. Ganguly plays the move bishop to a6, and here Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move pawn to b4, trying to attack the bishop, which just pawns forward, try and promote. And so here, Grandmaster Ganguly plays bishop to d3. Bishop takes knight. Pawn takes bishop. And here they're trying, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa tries to exchange the rooks, but no. Grandmaster Ganguly does not want to exchange rooks. So he didn't exchange rooks. Instead, he went rook to b4. Sorry, b8. And here, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move rook to d1, pinning the bishop to the rook. But always if he moves, takes. So it's exchange rooks. But yeah, bishop takes pawn. Ganguly takes the bishop. Sorry, it takes uh the knight. And here, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa takes back the bishop. Sorry, yes, takes the bishop. And here, Grandmaster Ganguly takes the pawn, and now they're back in equal material. Of course, he attacks the bishop right away. So if he takes the pawn, he takes the bishop, and he cannot take back because then he'll take back here, and he's up material by bishop. So he moves here, trying to first get rid of the rook. And so here, Praggnanandhaa takes the rook. The bishop takes back, and now he's attacking the bishop. The bishop moves to a1. Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa is trying to move the pawn forward. Of course, he goes here blocking the pawn's promotion square, so if it promotes, it can always eat. But he did not notice this. But no, because if he would have took, he could have taken with the rook, and we could have kept going. But no. So what happened? And so instead, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played move rook to d5. What? Well, he still pins the bishop. So if ever promotes and takes, then he takes the rook. So here, a Grandmaster Ganguly uh, starts pushing his pawns forward, and he finally took. Now, you can there are two ways to capture this bishop. Just take either with the rook, or you can take with the pawn. And so here, Grandmaster Ganguly takes with the pawn. And here, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa puts his king to f2, turn 2. It seems put the king up so the pawns can move forward and promote. And Grandmaster Ganguly also pushes his king. Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa keeps pushing his king. And Grandmaster Ganguly takes these squares off the king. And now he does the same thing. He takes these squares off the king. So none of them can move there. Now, Grandmaster Ganguly played the move rook to e8. And this sacrificed the pawn. Of course, you can't take. And so Ganguly here checked him, checked Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa, and he went back. Now he wants to attack the pawn, and Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move rook to b5, and Grandmaster kept pushing his pawns forward. Well, and he is. And so here, Grandmaster Ganguly plays the move rook to a2. Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move pawn to h3. And Grandmaster Ganguly plays the move rook to a3. Now this pins the pawn to the king. Now Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa plays the move rook to h6. Grandmaster Ganguly plays the move rook to a1. And Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa takes the pawn. And here, as we see, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa is up material, up by one pawn. And now, if he can just start taking the pawns, pushing the pawn, and making it a queen, that's exactly what he does. He pushes the pawns. And so, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa, for some reason, here doesn't take. Because if he doesn't take, he just checks here. And let's see what happens. Exactly. He just. Now the king goes to e6. Desperate to run away. And here, Grandmaster Ganguly pushes his pawn forward. Now this means that he still can't go here because then that means the rook will be taken, and the rook can always move around and stop the pawns from promoting, and they can promote. So here, Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move rook to b5. Here, Grandmaster Ganguly played the move king to f7. And Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move rook to b2. And Grandmaster Ganguly played the move pawn to g6. And Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move king to f4. Now both of them played in the accuracy of 100. And this, according to computer, this is a plus 2.31 points. And now, Grandmaster Ganguly plays king to f1. And Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa has to play this move or this move. And he plays king to g2, trying to lock onto the rook. And here, Grandmaster Ganguly tries to stop him, and he went back. Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa went back. King to F3. Now he checked again, and he stopped here because if he takes, then he takes. They can't procedure to do this, but it's not worth it because they can always push forward. So yeah. Let's go. Grandmaster Ganguly played the move Rook to H1, and Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move G3. And they kept going. They kept going. And here you see, this is the same position. But if he was back, there. Let's go back to where we were here. And so they kept playing like the and so they kept playing like this for a certain amount of time. And then White had two pawns up, and unfortunately, Grandmaster Ganguly, he was checked, and Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa played the move Praggnanandhaa played the move King to G4. Grandmaster Ganguly checked him. He went to to H6. Went back to A1. Rook to B5. Rook to A6. Pawn to G6. And Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa won with pawn checkmate. Pawn to G7. Now he cannot move anywhere, and I think it'd be better if maybe he maybe not went there, but maybe gone like he has to go here. This is maybe he would have to go there. Maybe he could have gone here. Oh wait, no. Maybe here he could have instead of going here. Maybe he could go here. They check here. I don't know. They put the pawns forward, stop it. But yeah. Grandmaster Ganguly got checkmated. This was a sad tragedy of Grandmaster Ganguly, how he lost in a Tata Chess India Blitz 2018 tournament. Yeah. And that's it for the video. And now, that's it.